friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video for Rangers of Oblivion. Now before we get too deep into this video, I gotta let you guys know that this video is sponsored by Rangers of Oblivion, so thank you. And then if you want to show them the Koolio crew love, then head on down to the description down below and pre-register for the game today. Now the game is currently in a closed beta test right now, and I was lucky enough by the developers to be invited to play this game. And if you guys want to jump into their upcoming open beta test, the pre-registration links are down in the description. Now if you're on Android, you can pre-register through the Google Play Store. However, if you're on iOS, you'll have to pre-register through their website. Also, you can head over to their Facebook page for all Rangers of Oblivion related news and updates. Now let's go ahead and jump into this video. Now, I'm always looking for new and interesting MMORPGs coming out, and I have to say, this has to be like the next gen evolution to when it comes to MMORPGs on the mobile platform. Now, this is a monster slaying MMO where you run around, you go through instanced dungeons, fighting off giant behemoths and monsters, completing quests, and also playing the game with a whole bunch of other people. Now, they have done an amazing job. This is one of the best looking MMO games I have ever played on the mobile platform. Also, the game just, the interface looks so good. The gameplay is just so much fun. It's really tight. Like, everything about this game has really impressed me. Now, I know this video is sponsored, but through my own personal experience playing this game, I've been having an absolute blast, and it's something I highly recommend for anyone to jump into and play. Now, with this game, there are a variety of different classes slash weapons that you can use for your characters when you jump in and play with them. Let me go ahead and show you those. Now you've got the great sword, the lance, longbow, the twin blades, the staff, and the armored gauntlets. So there's a total of 6 different types of weapons that bring a different type of playstyle to your character. Now I first started off playing the lance, which has like a big shield, a good amount of defensive bonuses and stuff behind it. And then I moved over to the great sword, and I was having a good amount of time with the great sword, but I eventually settled on the twin blades because of the insane amount of movement and attack speed that that the weapons provide. So I'm going to go ahead, and there is a little bit of auto pathing in this game, moving you from quest to quest, but there is no auto combat. It's all on you. You have to figure out how to get through the game all by yourself. And so we've actually got kind of a story instance I was saving for this video, because there is a good amount of story as well as cinematic moments in this game. And we've got this behemoth that we've been fighting and been kind of hunting down the last little bit that has come and attacked the town. So now we've got to take him out and protect the citizens, and so hopefully you guys will be able to see how the gameplay eventually works. Now, you've got my skills on the far right. You can swap them out once you get more advanced skills in the game. And when you're fighting off the enemies, you have the option to be able to activate this special vision mode that shows you specific areas on the monster that you can target and attack. Now, with this game's combat system, it can get really intense because the monsters will knock you down, they'll fly away, they'll poison you. There is a large variety of different types of behemoths that you'll end up fighting, and you don't know exactly what their health is unless you activate the vision thing to take a look at what's going on. Now you can see that his left side is getting hurt, so I'm going to try to break that blade of his on the left side. Now when it comes to fighting behemoths and stuff in this game and upgrading your character and their different abilities and stuff, you're trying to get materials from these monsters, just like in other monster slaying games, to be able to build and create stronger weapons and armor. And so when you break off certain body parts of the monsters, you'll actually get more materials because you've been able to take off those specific body parts. Now there are some body parts that will give specialized crafting materials, and there's a way to go through and actually look at to see what you'll need and where to find them. Oh my gosh, this guy is actually really intense. I am getting a little bit low on health, so I'm going to kind of back up. Okay, we actually took him out. That was a close one. So now, a lot of the combat situations in this game, you got monsters. This one had a little bit less health than other behemoths that I fought. However, there are like high health, slow movement behemoths. There's these fast attackers that we just came across right now, and a whole lot of different things, a whole lot of different behemoths that you'll end up encountering in this game. So now that we've defeated him, we actually have to go up and collect the materials off of his body. Now, before we do that, I do want to show you some of the other things that you can do in this game. Now, you've got this special skill system right here on the side. It's called the Wild Soul. Now, with this Wild Soul, you have a variety of different abilities that you can activate depending on what type of Wild Soul you have collected in the game. There is a large variety of them based off of different elements: light, fire, earth, shadow, that you can eventually attune to make your character fight in a specific type of way. Now I went with the light one specifically for the healing and the defense. Now I've got this ability that increases the defense for everyone on my team, a healing ability as well, and then ability that buffs all of our attacks to be able, or buffs my specific character's attacks to do damage to the enemy. So now that we've defeated him and I've showed you a couple of my different skills and abilities, I've got this kind of swirling somersault blade attack, a slashing forward attack, and then this third ability is actually pretty unique. When activated, it increased my attack speed and my attack damage. However, it goes on a type of cooldown. Now, when the cooldown has ended, my attack will do a massive amount of damage, or I can activate it myself and do a slash forward that does a lot of damage to the enemies. Now that I've taken down this behemoth, let's go ahead and collect our prize and see what kind of crafting materials that we have gathered and the items that we've obtained through this story dungeon mission. Now, the game also gives you the opportunity to go exploring through the dungeons. If you don't want to go for a specific type of monster, you can actually go and explore them yourself, collecting crafting materials, taking down animals for their crafting parts and things like that. And there is a pretty good, decent story in this game. Now, before we fought this praying mantis thing, I actually ended up fighting against a horde of orcs that were planning on attacking the city, and we had to go through and take down their boss and be able to collect the reward from that mission. Now, you get wild souls from drops, which you can use to boost up the different abilities and your current wild soul. You also gain experience for your character. I'm currently level 16, but you also gain experience for your twin blades, making them stronger over time. And then it gives you kind of a rating on how well you did in that dungeon. You can obviously jump in and play dungeons with friends as well. So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you a little bit about the crafting system in this game. Now, if I actually head over here, there's going to be a crafter that I want to start working on making specific type of items and stuff like that. Now, the item set that I have currently is kind of this heavy armored set that I got from this one behemoth. I think it was called like the Rhydon or something like that. Oh, it's right here. The Rhydon helmet. Now you can actually turn on and off the helmets, which I love. And the graphics for the game have, honestly, they've blown me away. Like, everything looks just so smooth. The armors look amazing, the different weapons and stuff. Let me actually show you some of the different weapons that I've currently got on. That's my greatsword, which looks absolutely crazy. And then my barbarian lance with the shield looks so cool. And each of the weapons play completely different from the other weapons in the game. So you can really mix and match how you want your teams and stuff to play when you jump into a behemoth match, especially for higher level dungeons. So like, you may have like a high level behemoth that you want to run into and attack, and so you might have someone play as a lancer to bring defense, someone with the twin blades for high fast mobility and attack, and then someone with the greatsword to do heavy damage attacks on top of that. So if we actually go ahead and talk to this craftsman right here, we can actually go ahead and take a look at some of the other armors and weapons that you can craft in this game. There is a variety of different styles of weapons and armor that you can craft, but in this closed beta test, they haven't released all of them just yet. You can see my greatsword right here. This is the Ranger's greatsword. I believe this is the basic one they can give you. The Ranger's lance and the Barbarians, the longbow, and the Ranger's longbow. Look how huge this bow is. It's absolutely crazy. The Barbarian staff and the Ranger staff. And at the beginning of the game too, the game gives you the opportunity to test out these weapons, or you can go and actually buy just the basic ones if you want to try how their gameplay style is, or you can forge the weapons yourself as well. Now, they have two basic armor sets currently unlocked for me to be able to forge. The basic Croaker set, which gives me increased armor, fire resistance, or a frost resistance, and the basic Rhydon set gives me a little bit more armor than the basic Croaker set, but it gives me increased fire resistance, but not as much frost resistance and hardly any poison resistance as well on top of that. So you're going to want to plan ahead for specific behemoths that you're going to want to take on. For example, if I'm going to go up against that mantis one that we just took down, I'll probably want to build the basic Croaker set to help defend against specific poison that the enemy will attack me with. You can also increase or change the overall appearance and look of the different weapons that you have by collecting materials. So if I wanted to go ahead and grab the poisonous twin blades, which actually adds poison damage onto my weapons, then I'll have to go and grab the required materials. Now, I'm actually lacking the Kang breastplate, but we can actually go ahead and hit obtain, and it'll show me exactly where I need to go in order to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on. We're gonna auto move our way over, and we're gonna be able to do this this dungeon. So I'm going to show you what it looks like kind of going into, not really like an open world area, but this large open map that you can move through, fighting weaker monsters, collecting materials. You can even go fishing in this game, which is absolutely crazy. So when you take a look at the map, it'll actually show you where the monster is located. It looks like we have to go to the second area in order to find him. So we're going to move our way through this area and kind of take down some of these weaker striders. Now the reason you want to do this is basically to collect materials to craft and to build specific weapons and stuff. So you can come into here. You don't have to hunt specific behemoths to come into this area. Like I said, you can go ahead and just explore if you want to. Moving through this area, finding mining materials, going fishing. You can even tame horses in this game. You can go through kind of like a little mini game where you go through. You have to get specific lassos and stuff in order to, and specific items to kind of bring the horse to you, make it trust you and stuff like little things that you can feed him. You can see I'm going through. I can actually collect different materials, go around mining different nodes and stuff to find specific items that I need to in order to craft my upcoming weapons or armors for my different characters and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and actually just bypass this and head up to the next area so I can show you kind of what one of these boss fights look like. You also have a companion. You actually get multiple companions through the game that you can swap in and out depending on what kind of weapons or what kind of abilities that companion specifically has, if you need to take certain ones into certain situations. There's a boss up there, but there is a hidden item right here that we're going to find. It's probably going to be just a plant. Let's see what we get. Behemoth, behemoth feces. Great. Perfect. There is plants that you can collect in this game as well to craft potions. In fact, I should have taken a potion before I came into this dungeon because there are potions that increase overall stats, but it's only for the next dungeon that you encounter. So we're going to try to take this giant behemoth down and hopefully not end up dying because this guy is pretty tough. We've got him stun locked. And they do like a growl that kind of stuns you into place. And then each behemoth acts completely different than other ones. So you're going to have to really focus and try to figure out... Oh, he's jumping down. I did not get out of there fast enough. Hopefully he doesn't come charging towards me. I really should have used a potion before I came into here. Bring it on, behemoth. Now you can, if you want to, you can have a free looking where you can like move the camera whichever way you want. But on the left, there's this lock icon. If you hit that, it'll actually lock into the behemoth. So it makes it easier for you to fight them. So I'm going to activate this ability. Try to come in after him from behind. He does a lot of front-facing attacks, so I should be okay if I stay kind of behind him. But I'm low on stamina. Okay, let's see what his health's currently at. We've got about 1/10 of the way down, so you can attack either his arms or his back. I'm gonna actually try to come in from behind like this. Doing some damage. Come on, bring it on, you behemoth. Oh, he's got me. Look, he's looking at me. Okay, let's heal up. I've only got 5 charges of health. You got to be careful because there is a limited amount of health charges that you can use. Now, sometimes your companions will actually drop wards, and the wards are help you heal up. So that guy. Oh no, that was so bad. I jumped right into his attack. Back up, back up, back up. All right, come on, let's go back. Oh gosh, no. Move, 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 move. Okay. Oh my gosh, he's getting me really good. Attacking from back here. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I've got low health. Heal up, heal up. Back up, back up. He's in a rage mode. He just went berserk. So he does more damage, become ferocious, as well as his attack animations and stuff will also change. Get in there. Okay, back up. Also, sometimes you'll see that a targeting reticle will appear like that and his arm will go blue. You'll be able to do critical damage to that part of his body. So you'll want to kind of focus on those when those pop up because they do a lot of damage. And if you end up knocking off one of his body parts, it actually will stun him for a little bit, making it easier for you to come around and do damage to the enemy. Also, there's an ability that will activate, hopefully it'll activate during this, where you can actually send a chain out to him and be able to tap the screen as fast as you can, and you'll be able to rip off one of his body parts more easily. However, he will target you directly and try to attack you if you end up doing that. So you're gonna want to be careful when you end up doing that. Back up, dodge, activate our ultimate ability, charge in there to try to do some more damage. Oh, okay, he's got us stunned. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look to see how his arms. So his arms are pretty damaged. He's about at half health right now. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the shield ability, and then activate the power up, the cleansing power, and then try to get in there and targeting his. I believe that's his left hand. Do some serious. Okay, he just went berserk, which is not good. Not good. Come on, boy. Oh gosh. Okay, activate my ultimate. Back up, and then charge in there. Back in his right hand. Okay, so the chain ability just activated, so I'm actually gonna back up, activate the chain, and then you just have to tap as fast as you can, and hopefully you'll be able to, yes, rip off one of the arms. So his arm just got ripped off, so we'll be able to collect special materials off of that. And now that he's stunned, we can get in there and try to do some major damage on him before he gets back up. Come on, boy. Okay. I'm gonna attack him from behind. My ultimate is about to give up, so I'm gonna try to get up there before. Ah, dang it. Okay, we got the damage on him actually. So we're gonna try to target his left arm now. It is pretty hurt. His back is not hurt like at all, but he's almost dead. So if I want to collect all the materials I possibly can, I'm probably gonna want to take down that arm before the fight ends, and be able to collect some extra materials on him. Come on. Almost got it. Okay, we got the critical damage on it now. Okay, he's yelling. Ooh, okay, he kind of stunned me for just a second. Oh, okay, we didn't end up breaking off that other arm, but we were able to take down Kong. And we should be able to collect special materials now from him. I don't know if we ended up getting the one that we needed. I think we had to actually break his back in order to get that special material. So go ahead and draw and see what we end up getting from him. We needed the Kong armor piece. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. Breastplate. Yes, we did. The Kong breastplate. So we end up getting the one that we needed. Now, on top of that, if you go ahead and you can do higher difficulty dungeons for specific bosses, and if you decide to do that, you'll get higher rewards on top of it. So we're going to go ahead and quit this dungeon. We're going to head back, and I'm going to show you how crafting and upgrading works now that we've got the materials necessary. There are some cosmetic items that you can purchase in this game for premium currency if you wanted to, or if you want, there are shard pieces that you can collect as well, just simply by playing the game, that you can use to trade for cosmetic items. Now we're going to go ahead and actually do equipment evolution on my Barbarian Twin Blades. Now that we've got enough materials to do that, let's go ahead and evolve it. There's insufficient material points, but I have them. I'm pretty sure I've got all of them. Yeah, 224. Oh no, I don't know why it's not working. Okay, so it turns out that I actually need manted material points in order to upgrade it. So I'm gonna have to go back through and fight the manted a couple more times in order to get it. And it makes sense because it is adding poison damage on top of that. So I'll have to continue my research and continue my fighting against the behemoths to be able to upgrade my weapons currently. So, well guys, that is it for the video. This is a game I'm definitely gonna keep playing, especially when the open beta comes out. And I'm going, honestly, like, I love this game. I think this game is a lot of fun. It runs really well. The graphics are amazing. And the gameplay is just a blast. It's a game that you actually play. It's not an MMO that just plays it by yourself. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mobile gaming videos coming in the future. See you, my friends.